You're here because you know something. What you know you can't explain, but you feel it. You felt it your entire life, that there's something wrong with the world. You don't know what it is, but it's there, like a splinter in your mind, driving you mad. It is this feeling that has brought you to me. Do you know what I'm talking about? It is. It is all around us. Even now, in this very room. You can see it when you look out your window or when you turn on your television. You can feel it when you go to work, when you go to church, when you pay your taxes. It is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth. What truth? That you are a slave. Like everyone else, you were born into bondage, born into a prison that you cannot smell or taste or touch. A prison for your mind. Unfortunately, no one can be told. You have to see it for yourself.
The man in the middle left Africa to go into Europe at a time during what is called the final or the last glaciation. The climate in Europe was extremely cold. It was much colder than it is now. And during this period of some 20,000 years, he underwent the adaptation to become what we know as white men.
The significance of Nile Valley civilization is that it was that civilization that set a standard of performance untouched by the other civilizations of the world. And people are reluctant to give an African credit for a creation that happened in Africa. They also forget that the Nile Valley stretches 4,000 miles into the physical body of Africa, and that it was the world's first cultural highway.
For centuries, Eurocentric scholars had rejected the idea that the mighty Egyptian empire was in fact created and maintained by black Africans. The concept that Western civilization was the product of non-white intelligence, imagination, technology, and spirituality was unacceptable.
When you study the ancients of your own people, not the damn Arabs, glorying in Arab history, study your own history. If you study your own history, you will know that the Kaaba that sits as the spiritual center of the Islamic world has a root in your African mama and your African daddy and your African great-grandmother and great-grandfather and down the line. When you study the Medu-Neter of ancient Egypt or Kemetic, you will know that the Ka and the Ba represents the spirit and the soul, that the real Kaaba in Mecca is not a house built by people there, but the real Kaaba I'm looking at. It's you, black man. You are that black ancient house of God. You are the Ka and the Ba. The white Christian, the white Jew, so-called, the white Muslim. When you all finish, you end in Amen, the name of the ancient God, the hidden one, the prime mover behind all things. Amen, Ra.
Science, music, literature, drama, the whole culture, particularly the religion of all the people of Asia, can be traced directly to the Africans of Asia. The world owes a debt to the Africans of Asia. In this book, called The Gods of Northern Buddhism, we find a name, the Asian name of the supreme deity of the universe. His name is Sambo. They say when nothing else was, Sambo was. The name of the God of the universe to the people of Asia. And there are many places that carry this name. This is a depiction of Sambo. This is not an African statue. This is from Asia. And many places in Asia are called Sambo Judasia, the land of the descendants of Sambo. Niggas, the divine people of Buddhism. This is a 2nd century depiction of Gautama the Buddha being given his first bath by the divine people of Buddhism called Niggas, a tribe in Asia called Niggas, the divine people of all the people of Asia, symbolized throughout Asia by the serpent or the dragon. That is their symbol. The Nigga means serpent or dragon, the snake, found at the entrance of every temple. The Nigga on the roads, on the hills, in the caves, the symbol of the Asiatic black man, the tribe called the Niggas, the divine people. There are cities also throughout Asia that carries this particular name, Nigga. It can be seen at all ceremonies dealing with worship of God. From the Nile Valley to the Indus Valley, on tombstones, a symbol of immortality because of the serpent's ability to change his skin is a sign of never dying, and is used throughout the planet Earth, North, South America, Egypt, Asia, Africa, throughout the world. It's the symbol of life after death, the Nigga, the serpent. In all ancient cultures, in all ancient religions, the serpent is the symbol, the Nigga, the symbol of divinity, of God. The original inhabitants of Southeast Asia was called the Mons, an African tribe, the descendants of Sambo, the Asiatic black man. He is a human being of flesh and blood. He comes as a teacher, as a manifestation of God. His teachings are called the Dhamma. He is called the Buddha, the intelligent one, the one who has achieved intelligence, or the genie, the conqueror. He comes to explain the laws.
The dancers of God, those who played the music for Osiris, the features of the Twa are the features of the Twa that you find here in America. Yeah, there's some strong black stuff going on in this building. Go grab some of the white folks walking around the corner and come over and see if, ask them, tell them that this is from Ghana and see if they can tell the difference.
Africans discard the psychology and propaganda of all other people. I'm trying to tell you Africans what we got to do to get ourselves out of the lion's den that they made for us. I know you think you get joy out of it. What you get is anesthetization out of it. It doesn't deliver you. It puts you to sleep. You running and getting happy because you don't feel nothing.
Global 2000, the report to the president. Their study said if we don't do something, there will be zero population growth for white folk. And in order to preserve the survival of the white race, lands which contain resources that the United States needs must be freed of its population.